hook over here, I think. Fish. Little bluegill. And that's what it is. Okay, one thing I don't like about the dangler, or the dangly, is they swallow it. And sometimes it's a little hard to get it out without hurting the fish. The lure is that good. So I'm staying on the bank and rather than fall in the water. First cast, first fish. A long cast with a 1 gram. It's that guy. Nice hit. Oh, look at that. Broke off. That's not good. Okay. I'm using the Dangley Tail by iFish. By iFish fishing products. This is a 1.5 gram Jighead. Okay, and then the Dangley Tail is called the Alabama Gold, and I have that super glued onto the head itself so that it doesn't keep falling back on the hook between every fish. This very thin filament yet stretchy tail is good. I like to open up the gap of the hook just a little bit to help them bluegills get hooked up, and big crappie. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I think we can catch some fish. We're just out here messing around. We fished it in kayaks the other day. There's a fish right there. We fished it in kayaks the other day. That's another blue. It might be a crappie. It feels crappie like. It's kind of crappie. And it's got that slab feel to it. Come on, baby. Come on out of there. I'm going to let you go. So you swim away from the weeds. And that's exactly what you did. Now it's a bluegill again. A bit bigger bluegill. Nice hen. A nice hen. Okay. Pretty fish. Gold line, monofilament. It handles nice, and you got good feel, good detection. That feels like a nice fish there. I do believe that's a big bluegill. Okay, alright. Wow, that's a bigger bluegill for sure. Let me back this off just a little bit. Oh, that's good. That's how I like to see them hooked. Just like that. Okay. I'm happy about that one. Pretty good looking bluegill there. Some fish are actually still spawning. Some bluegills. There's one right there. Right there. I don't know whether he fouled it in or whether he's got a bed out here a little bit. I think he fouled it. Nice gill. Yeah. Another nice gill. If I can't get messed up here a little bit. That's a nice looking male there. Oh, that's a pretty fish. And that's fairly big. If he doesn't break me off. Look at that. Look at that. That's a really nice fish. Really nice fish, man. Wow. That's about a 9. Alright, here we go. The Dangley Tail by iFish is the real deal. Is the real deal. There's another one. It was out there a little bit further. I tell you, sometimes it just feels like extra weight. And when you're fishing 2-pound test and tiny thin hooks for panfish, you still got to be careful because you know you get a big 10-inch bull bluegill or a 14-inch class crappie. I mean, they can cause you some problems. There's another big fish, pretty big fish. Wow. Oh man, he took that one down a little bit. Okay. Another beauty. Another beauty. All right. See if I can't get this out of him without causing any undue pain. Yeah. There we go. Okay, cool. Edge here. Surprised I haven't caught a crappie yet. Fish there, huh? I don't think it's so big. When it wants to pull drag, I think it's a relatively small one. Looking for the weed bed. That's how I like to have them hooked, just like that. Not necessarily that size, but I like to have them hooked just like that. So I can unhook them just like that. That. We're getting out of here. We're going to go find another little spot. See if we can't catch a few more. Alright, the other day we were up here and we fished all around these shorelines from the kayaks and caught a lot of nice big bluegill and some very nice crappies. We didn't have any 14-inch crappies, but we had many 13-inch crappies and quite a few 12-inch fish as well. We caught, I don't know, 10 or 12 bass up to 18 inches using small jigs like this, like the Dangley Tail. And then I also use my jig. It's called the pumpkin bug, which is also a 1 gram jig that I tie to look a little bit like a subsurface spider. But we're going to stick with the Dangley Tail here. See if we can't pick up a couple of fish in this corner. And I think we can. They was here the other day. I don't think they ran away. Wow, look at all them spawning beds. Oh, there's a pumpkin seed bed right there. Big pumpkin seed bed. Empty, or I might have just spooked fish off of it. I don't know. just gonna keep this kind of high in the water column because it's shallow here. It fell. Oh, and something hit it immediately. I missed a fish. It fell and then it got jumped on. Yeah, that's a big bluegill. Huh? That's a nice big bluegill. Not that big. Looks big. We can make it look big too with the magic of all types of camera angles. Different stuff. Having a hard time holding this old Presso rod. Another nice one. That's how I like to have them hooked, just like that. Birdie. That's a lot of fish, man. And we're doing Eco-Lite here. And it's very nice. That's a pretty one too. I don't think so. 8-inch class or a little bit better bluegill. It's a nice fish. Well, another nice fish, man. Part of it, man. Part of it. Look at that. Look at that nice hump-headed thing there, man. That's a very pretty fish. Wow. Our bluegill beds here. And they're pretty much empty. Look at them all. Can't move this stuff. It's just a mess. This stuff will wreck 2-pound test man. If we can't catch a couple fish here. I think we can. Something out there hit it. Oh, what that is? That's a little crappie. Did we have our first crappie of the day? It's a big fish, whatever it is. Oh, it's a crappie. Yeah, nice big crappie. It's a big crappie. Nice slab crappie. Try and get that fish. All right, buddy. Let's become friendly. Become friendly. And that one is friendly. That is a nice fish, man. That's a nice crappie. It's probably, I don't know, might be 13. Yeah, it might be 13. Wow. Dark. Beautiful fish, man. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. He's out there a little further. Crappie are out there a little further. There's a fish there. I got the bluegill again yet. Might be a crappie. I believe it is a crappie. What do we got? Oh, it's a big gill. Well, we just picked up this donkey, man, on the Alabama Gold Dangley Tail from iFish. And iFish Tackle has a great product here. A lot of big bluegills, a lot of nice crappies. Might want to get yourself some. This is a very, very good ultralight lure for panfish, and I'd highly recommend it. Go on their website, ifishtackle.com, and check them out. They got some good stuff. All right, we're back, and we're switching lures up a little bit. I'm going to use one of my own creations. I call it a pumpkin bug, and that's only because the first fish I ever caught on it was a pumpkin seed. And the lure looks a little bit like a bug. It's tied on a 1 gram jighead made by Mustad, and has a gold hook. I'm going to show it to you here. There it is. It doesn't look like much, but it's basically has a brown chenille body with rubber legs. It's kind of like a small rubber spider subsurface though. But we're going to give it a shot. Fish it below a bobber and give me a little more casting weight on a 4-pound test. And see if we can't pick up some donkey-sized slabs. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. Stick with us. Well, we got a good fish here. Big crappie. First cast with the pumpkin bug. See if we can't get this guy. He's a pretty nice fish. That's a pretty nice fish. That's a pretty nice fish. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about. Beautiful black crappie, man. I can't get him uncorked here. Calling him on the pumpkin bug, which doesn't look like much, but I like the results. I like the results. Okay. Back she goes. Thank you, girl. First cast with the pumpkin bug. How about that now? How about that now? Yep. So the very next cast, as one might know, you get a big old tank bluegill. So, beautiful fish. There's one. Hit the pumpkin bug and it feels like a good. Oh, a big crappie. Big crappie. Nice big crappie. Got me one of them wide body guys. Oh, that's a good fish. That's a good fish. Hold still. It'll all be over in just a couple minutes. Another really nice fish, man. Another really nice fish. Wow. Thank you, Lord. Look how wide they are, man. Nice fish. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We just picked up this tank bluegill, man, on the Dangley Tail. Beautiful fish. Get a little bit better angle here. Yeah, that's a big fish. That's a big fish, man. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Really a big one. Alright, well that's going to wrap it up for today's video. We had a great time using the Dangley Tail, Alabama Gold from iFish Tackle. A dynamite little lure, and you got to throw it on 2-pound test, I think, to really get the full advantage and the sensitivity of the lure itself. But excellent for big bluegills, good for big crappies. I'm sure it would be a white perch. Excellent lure. Any kind of sunfish, any kind of panfish species. But we had a good time with it today. We probably caught, I don't know, 60 fish on it, and we caught some on my pumpkin bug, but most of the damage was done with the Dangley Tail. So I want to thank Victor and iFish Tackle for making such a great product, and this is my best imitation, man, so we just have to deal with it. Y'all have a great day and be blessed. We'll see you again.